Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Tuesday, June 2nd. Hope you had a great Monday. Hope the workout treated you well. And I was happy to see everybody in class that was able to make it today back into the gym. Hope to see everybody back soon as well. Just wanted to mention again really quick, make a note of where all of the virtual class times are. Pre-register for classes. You got this. We got this. Let's do this. Tuesday. We are going to start out with our warm-up, dynamic range of motion as always. So hopefully you got that down by now. You have kind of a routine with this. The goal is just to get your joints moving. Circles, circles, swings, whatever. Get those things moving, get some blood pumping to them. Then we're going to hit 3 sets of 30 jumping jacks, 20 mountain climbers, and 10 hollow rocks. If you have a hard time with hollow rocks, either try to work on them or just hold it for about 15 seconds in a static hold instead of rocking back and forth. On the mountain climbers, standard mountain climbers, just keep the feet underneath you. And then on the jumping jacks, hopefully we know how to do those. 3 rounds. After that, we're going to hit some front squats. Some of us haven't touched a barbell in a long time, so if you're coming in class today to use a barbell, for the first few weeks back into it, we're not going to be overly aggressive on weight since a lot of us haven't touched a barbell in a long time. It's on purpose. I don't want you to think we're just keeping things light, but it is purposeful because not touching one for 60 to 70 days, the last thing we want to do is hurt you when you come back in or you get hurt because you've overloaded yourself. So today we're going to start out with on the minute. We're going to do 5 front squats at 65%. Now, let's make a note about this. Again, this is going to be a perceived max. Let's say my last front squat max was 300 pounds. Right now, it probably isn't there. So I'd probably drop it down to, say, 265, 275, just to be on the safe side, which would put me right around 150, 155, I believe, on my front squat weight. Still not super, super light, but the goal here is to get moving. So what I want you to do with this is be pretty smart with it, okay? It is supposed to be a reasonable weight. It's only 5 reps. In class, we're going to clean it up from the ground today because we don't really need the racks. It's that light. And I don't want you to be, if the clean is your limiting factor, that means it's going to be too heavy for you anyway. It shouldn't be, though, for the most part. So we're going to do 5 on the minute. For those that don't have a barbell, I want you to grab your 2 dumbbells, and we're going to do 5 to 10 reps on the minute. If your dumbbells are light, go ahead and do 10 reps, 8 to 10 reps. If they're heavier, and you know 5 is going to get it done, 50 total reps on the front squat, go ahead and do that. If you only have one weight, dumbbell or kettlebell, let's do goblet squats, I believe. Yes, we're going to do 10 goblet squats on the minute. Okay, so that's 100 reps. So keep that smart. Goblet squat, you should be able to handle 10 on the minute, unless you have a super heavy kettlebell, or dumbbell, which we probably don't. So 10 goblet squats on the minute. Keep it nice and keep that movement nice and clean as well. Back tight, that kind of stuff. And then body weight only. If you don't have any weights, that's what that means. I want you to grab something around your house. Get something of weight, whether it's a book bag full of books or bricks or something like that, and let's do 10 squats on the minute. If you have a sandbag, you can do that. Just adjust the reps as needed based on the weight and the overall reps. Keep this in mind. If it's heavier, keep the reps a little bit lower. If it's lighter, get those reps a little bit higher. Once we're done with that, we're going to do on the minute for 16 minutes. 16 full minutes. Even minutes is going to be Russian kettlebell swings, okay? So we'll have our kettlebell, push your hips back, and we're just coming up to eye level. And we're going to do that for 45 seconds. All right, so we'll have a 15-second rest. For the most part, you'll probably be getting around 30 to 35 reps. Cool? If you're swinging a dumbbell, great. Do the best you can with it. I know that's kind of tough, but you have a dumbbell. Focus on keeping it here, really squeezing the glutes in the top, and looking right through the kettlebell at the end. Odd's going to be windmills. And how we're going to do this one. So at 0 minutes, I do 45 seconds of Russian swings. Then at 1 minute, at minute 1:0:0, I'm going to do right side windmills. Touching, back up, touching, back up. Then the next minute, I'm going to do kettlebell swings. And then the next minute, I'm going to do windmills on the left side. Okay? That's how we're going to balance that out. Now, I want to point out something. I know windmills, especially if maybe your weights, your kettlebell is a little too heavy for you to do a comfortable windmill. So if you're swinging a 53, but you know you struggle with windmills, sub it out with a bent knee or a kneeling windmill. You can hold it up, come down, touch the ground, back up. You can come down and flat hand the ground, back up, right there. And we're getting that trunk rotation that we're looking for. It's almost like that top piece, or coming into the top piece of a Turkish get-up. Now, if you don't have any weight, same thing. We're going to do on the minute for 16 minutes, but your even minutes are going to be 45 seconds of burpees with 15 seconds of rest. And then your odd minutes are going to be 15 hollow rocks. 15 hollow rocks. If you don't have, I know we had hollow rocks in our warm-up, but if you don't have your hollow rocks, how about we just do straight leg sit-ups? So the alternate of a burpee, right? The burpees work on our backside and our chest, and then we'll straight leg sit up into that, unless you're comfortable with hollow rocks and doing more after your work or after your warm-up. Then when we're done with that, we're going to hit a 3-minute lizard stretch. That's where we're on the ground, trying to get as low as we can, really focusing on the hips on the lead side and the hip flexor on the other side. And then at some point today, try to hit the HomeWOD. It's really good for you. It's a great tool and available for you to use, so get it done. And I hope you have a great Tuesday.